Museums are more than just buildings filled with old things. They are vital institutions that play an important role in our society. At their core, museums are about education. They teach us about history, culture, art, science, and the natural world. By showcasing artifacts and specimens, museums provide a tangible link to the past and present, helping us to understand our place in the world. But museums are not just about looking back, they are also about looking forward. They are places of research and scholarship, where experts study and interpret collections to uncover new knowledge and insights. This research is essential for preserving our collective heritage and ensuring that future generations can learn from the past. Ultimately, the purpose of a museum is to serve its community, engaging and inspiring visitors from all walks of life. Behind the scenes of every great museum is a dedicated team of professionals who work tirelessly to preserve, study, and showcase our shared heritage. These individuals are the unsung heroes of the museum world, and their work is essential to the museum's mission. One of the most important roles in a museum is that of the curator. Curators are experts in their field who are responsible for building and maintaining the museum's collection. They research, acquire, and authenticate objects, as well as develop exhibitions and educational programs. Think of them as the storytellers of the museum, using objects to weave narratives that engage and educate visitors. Another crucial role is that of the conservator. These highly skilled professionals are responsible for the preservation and restoration of museum objects. They use their knowledge of chemistry, materials, science, and art history to clean, stabilize, and repair delicate artifacts. Then there are the registrars, the meticulous record keepers of the museum. Their work is essential for ensuring the long-term preservation and accessibility of the collection. Have you ever wondered how museums acquire all the amazing objects on display? It turns out there are several ways that museums build their collections. One common way is through donations. Generous individuals or organizations may donate objects of historical, artistic, or cultural significance to museums, enriching the collections and making them accessible to the public. These donations can range from individual items to entire collections, and they often fill gaps in the museum's holdings or provide new perspectives on existing ones. Another way museums acquire objects is through purchases. Museums may use their acquisition budgets to purchase items from auction houses, dealers, or private collectors. Finally, museums also borrow objects from other institutions or private collectors for temporary exhibitions. This practice, known as loaning, allows museums to showcase a wider variety of objects than they could permanently house. Creating a compelling museum exhibition is no easy feat. It's a delicate balance of art and science, requiring careful planning, collaboration, and attention to detail. Every element, from the layout of the space to the lighting of the objects, plays a crucial role in shaping the visitor experience. One of the most important aspects of exhibit design is the narrative flow. Just like a good story, an exhibition needs a clear beginning, middle, and end. Curators and exhibit designers work together to create a logical and engaging path for visitors to follow. Lighting is another crucial element in exhibit design, used to highlight specific objects, create mood and atmosphere, and guide visitors through the space. The layout of the exhibition space is also important, creating an environment that is both visually appealing and conducive to learning. Section 5. The right light. Illuminating History and Art. Lighting is an often overlooked but essential aspect of museum exhibit design. It's more than just making sure visitors can see the objects on display, it's about creating an atmosphere, highlighting details, and preserving delicate artifacts. The right lighting can make all the difference in how visitors experience an exhibition. One of the primary challenges in museum lighting is striking a balance between visibility and preservation. Many museum objects, especially textiles, works on paper, and organic materials, are highly sensitive to light. Prolonged exposure to light, particularly ultraviolet radiation, can cause fading, discoloration, and other forms of damage. To mitigate these risks, museums use specialized lighting techniques and technologies. UV filters are commonly used to block harmful radiation, while low-level lighting and carefully controlled exposure times help to minimize the overall light dosage objects receive. Beyond preservation, lighting plays a key role in shaping the visitor experience, creating dramatic effects, highlighting specific details, and evoking particular moods or atmospheres. Section 6. Time travelers preserving our legacy. Preserving our cultural and historical heritage for future generations is a core mission of museums worldwide. Objects in museum collections are often irreplaceable, and their preservation requires a multifaceted approach that combines environmental control, careful handling, and specialized conservation treatments. One of the most important factors in museum preservation is climate control. Fluctuations in temperature and humidity can cause a range of damage to museum objects, from warping and cracking to mold growth and pest infestations. To mitigate these risks, museums maintain a stable environment within their storage and exhibition spaces. In addition to climate control, museums employ a variety of other preservation techniques, including regular cleaning and careful handling. When necessary, conservators perform specialized treatments to stabilize objects, repair damage, and ensure their long-term preservation. Section 7. The Digital Age Museums in a Virtual World. In today's digital age, museums are increasingly embracing technology to enhance the visitor experience, expand their reach, and make their collections more accessible. From virtual tours and augmented reality experiences to online databases and social media engagement, museums are leveraging the power of technology to connect with audiences in new and innovative ways. One of the most significant developments in recent years has been the rise of virtual museum tours. Using high-resolution photography, three-dimensional modeling, and web-based platforms, museums can now offer immersive virtual experiences that allow visitors to explore their galleries and collections from anywhere in the world. Virtual tours can provide access to individuals who may be unable to visit the museum in person. Augmented reality is another technology that is transforming the museum experience, overlaying digital content onto the real world through smartphones or tablets. Beyond these immersive experiences, museums are also utilizing digital technologies to enhance accessibility and engagement in more traditional ways. Section 8. Reaching out, making museums accessible. Museums are not just repositories of objects, they are also vital community spaces that should be accessible and welcoming to everyone. In recent years, there has been a growing movement within the museum field to break down barriers to access and create more inclusive and equitable institutions. One aspect of this involves making museums physically accessible to individuals with disabilities. This includes providing ramps, elevators, and accessible restrooms, as well as offering assistive listening devices, large print materials, and tactile tours for visitors with visual or hearing impairments. Many museums are also incorporating sensory-friendly spaces and programming to accommodate visitors with autism or sensory sensitivities. Beyond physical accessibility, museums are also working to make their collections and programming more accessible to diverse audiences. By creating more inclusive and equitable spaces, museums can better serve their communities and fulfill their potential as centers for education, dialogue, and cultural exchange. Section 9. A window to the world, the enduring power of museums. In a world often dominated by the digital and the ephemeral, museums offer a tangible connection to the past and a space for contemplation and reflection. They remind us of the richness and diversity of human experience, the interconnectedness of cultures, and the enduring power of art, history, and the natural world to inspire, challenge, and transform. As we face the challenges of the 21st century, museums have a vital role to play in fostering dialogue, promoting understanding, and inspiring action. By preserving our shared heritage, showcasing diverse perspectives, and engaging with contemporary issues, museums can help us to make sense of the present and navigate the future. So the next time you step into a museum, remember that you are entering a world of wonder, discovery, and possibility.